Erica would come?
I've been thinking about it for about a week now, and I just really want to go from the house.
You've been thinking about it for a week, but you sat there through the last elimination and watched somebody else leave when you could have stuck your hand up and said, by the way, I'm having second thoughts and thinking about piking out on this competition.
Oh, I didn't even know Erica came to the house to talk to her, and apparently Erica was drilling her.
You have no idea
I know.
what the big wide world is about. I want to know why it is that you involved yourself in the first place if you had every intention of breaking the rules, every intention of seeing the boyfriend. It is 8 weeks of your time which will potentially set you up for life, and you can't handle not seeing your partner for a couple of weeks. If you're going to be a model, you're going to travel the world and you're going to miss your family and you're going to miss your partner. That's part of the game, and you know that.
Yeah,
it's really
I know.
deceitful,
Yeah,
and it's just going to get tougher. This is a really small group of people that you're competing with. You're basically giving them the ticket to this, to the success that you want.
If I stayed anyway, I'd probably get disqualified.
We're the people who decide that, not you.
I saw a boyfriend who's not that good looking. Like, why would you give up this for him?
So what do you think about all this?
Well, my advice to her was to try see it out, but she's very unhappy. Every time I speak to her, she's in tears.
Happy birthday, babe.
Thanks.
Knock yourself out. Looks like you got something to celebrate.
Yeah.
I would have rather Alana stayed, because then I could have beat her.
Alright. Good luck.
And as soon as she shut the car door and drove off, we all started singing in unison, Ding Dong, the Witch is Dead, and started jumping up and down. We went to the magazine launch for Celeb Cause, and we got a phone call saying that, Alana was leaving the house, she was packing her stuff and going, and yeah, I was actually quite happy that she was going home.
We took Simone with us, and she was thrilled.
It was different being with Zoe and Sam because I hadn't ever just been alone with them two.
We went there, we met basically all the models of the Sydney scene, lots of agents, fashion designers, just stacks and stacks of people.
It was funny because I was standing there and I saw the Bachelor guy.
Simone's friend Jethro, one of the bachelors that came over for dinner the other night, was there.
I'm like, I know who that is. And then I remembered and I'm like, oh, that's the one I kissed the other night.
Who else was there? I think Nick was there as well, Nick Leary, the photographer. All I know is that Nick tried to hit on Simone, then he tried to hit on Sam, then he hit on Zoe, and they actually pissed off and had a bit of a pash. Sam told me about it.
Email! Your acting training will be tested in tomorrow's photo shoot. Be ready at 7:30 a.m.
Today we went to the studio and we started getting ready before they even told us what we were doing.
I'm fantastic. It's just a little bright in here.
I wasn't concerned about not sleeping too much going into the photo shoot because, my hangovers usually only get me in the afternoons. And it's sort of like a morning shoot, and, we've got really good makeup artists. But I do know that when she was getting her hair done, she just looked so hungover.
Sorry, I'm just going to show you this sound effect.
Girls, you'll be pleased to know that your acting challenges this week will come into play today. Before I reveal how, I would like to introduce you to Sam Burridge. He'll be your photographer today.
Hi.
He's been shooting for about 15 years, and his images have made their way onto the fashionable pages of Oyster, Australian Style, Black and White magazine. Sarah Smith is your stylist. She's originally from London, and she's now one of Australia's top freelance stylists. She regularly contributes to magazines like Yen, Ministry and Vogue. I'd like to introduce you to Steve the Bugman.
The what?
And his little friend.
Hi, my name's Stephen Philibert. I'm an entomologist, and this is your star for today, a bird-eating spider.
I hate spiders. And he brings this giant bird-eating spider with 12mm fangs and says, oh, don't worry, yeah, it bites. But not many people get sick from it.
So the idea of today's shoot is that you maintain absolute composure. So the emotions that we don't want you to draw on are fear or terror.
That little cheeky smile's quite nice too. Cool.
Sam, I'm not believing the face. There you go.
Cool. Cool. We've got it. Sam was good. She was really good. She's obviously modelled before, and that tended to show she tended to trot out quite a few sort of modelly poses, sort of ignoring the fact that she was supposed to be interacting with the spider. Really livening up that spider.
I know.
At first I was a bit freaked out because I thought they were going to put it on her face, so we had to touch it. But then when I found out that we didn't, I was okay.
Beautiful. Cool. Watch your fingers. Beautiful. Love that.
That's great.
That's cool.
Great.
All the girls were a little bit afraid of the spider, but Chloe was not as afraid as most of the others.
I don't mind snakes, I don't mind bugs, I just hate spiders.
Really strong, really proud, yeah? Spiders.
Keep breathing. Take a deep breath.
You've got it now.
I think I did better in the shoot this week than I did last week.
Yeah. There, thank you. Shannon, she ended up looking fantastic, but she was hard work to get that out of her.
What if I faint and it jumps on my head?
If it walks onto you, just stay absolutely still and you'll be fine.
I was just like, far out. I can't believe I'm going to do this. I'm not joking. The spider really felt like it was breathing on your hand, like it went warmer.
You know, she did really well for someone who's quite scared of spiders. Like, if I had a phobia like that, I wouldn't go near it.
I actually really love that.
Yeah.
Simone had a great ability to be able to switch off from whatever was around her and just concentrate completely on being photographed. And as soon as you stopped photographing her, she just instantly became petrified of the spider again. That's a really good quality in a model. Thank you, you were fabulous.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah.
I don't know how she possibly did it with only having a couple of hours sleep.
It's even nice looking down at them, because you don't seem to have any fear of them. Can you get a little taller? Zoe does have naturally great skin normally, and I mean, it's a shame that it could be ruined by like a night out with bags under her eyes.
I feel like I did well in the photo shoot today. Yeah, just had good. It was really fun.
It's kind of cool. She was just getting slower and slower as we went along, and we weren't even shooting for that long. If she had to put in a full day, she would never have made it through.
I think my photo went really well. Yeah, I'm quite happy.
I'm feeling a little bit stressed because I really want my photo to turn out nice, and I'm just getting worried that it won't. And
Now, I might move around a little bit just to get...
excuse me, people up the back, can you not laugh? It's distracting.
Cool.
Just maybe drop the middle fingers too, so it's a little flatter to the... Yeah.
Oi, shh. Sorry. I'm sorry.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
I was okay with the photo shoot being so still, I think, because I knew it was more about you have more of a chance to be more expressive in your face with beauty and stuff.
No, it's not working, so...
What about?
Gemma wasn't comfortable in her own body for the photographs and didn't really know what to do with her hands at all. Let's have a little look at that. She's, of all the girls, she's probably the most plain looking. Go with the spider.
From what I saw today, I think Gemma was the weakest at the photo shoot, so maybe she might go.